architect made a model version of a building using a scale of 1 inch to 20 feet. The actual building will be 35 feet tall. What is the height of the model? Let's go ahead and take a look at the info we've been given and see if we can use it to estimate what the height will be. Let's look at the scale we've been given. We were told that the scale is 1 inch to 20 feet. So that means that the model measures a height of 1 inch and the actual building measures a height of 20 feet. So we have our scale of 1 inch to 20 feet. So what if we made this model twice the size of what it is now? So double it to 2 inches. Well, that would also double the height of the actual building, since the height of the model is proportional to the height of the actual building. So this would double to 40 feet. Great. Now we're trying to find the height of the model if the actual building is 35 feet tall. So this 40 feet is already too tall. Our building is 35 feet tall. So we need to figure out what model height goes with that. It looks like it will be somewhere between 1 and 2 inches, and probably closer to 2 inches, since 35 feet is closer to 40 feet. So now we have an estimate of what our model's height may be, between 1 and 2 inches and closer to 2 inches. So let's go ahead and find the actual height of this model. Let's write our scale as a ratio. So now we can set up a proportion. We can take this ratio and set it equal to another ratio and solve the proportion to find the missing height of the model. We want to set the proportion up the same way as we set up the ratio for the scale. We have the model height over the actual building height. Our actual building height is 35 feet, so we can put that in our denominator to match up with this ratio. That means in the numerator, we're looking at the model height in inches. Well, that's what we don't know. That's what we're trying to find. So let's just go ahead and put x in to be the value. And now we have our proportion. Now let's take it and solve it for the missing height, x. There are many ways to solve a proportion. Let's go ahead and solve this one using cross multiplication. We take this numerator times this denominator and get 35. Then we set that equal to the product of this numerator times this denominator and get 20x. And now we solve for x. To do that, we can divide each side of this equation by 20. 35 divided by 20 is 1.75. And over here on the right, we get x. So that is what we're looking for. X equals 1.75. That is the height of our model if our actual building measures 35 feet. Our model will measure 1.75 inches. And if we look back at our estimate, it was a pretty good estimate. Our model is between 1 and 2 inches, and it's a bit closer to 2 inches like we thought. There you have it. That's how you use scale to find a missing height or a missing distance.